this been like? Is it what the guys told you to like?
Yeah, it's a lot what past players have told me it's been like. Long days, but it's a grind. I embrace it.
Are you enjoying it, or is it nerve-wracking?
Oh no, I'm enjoying the process. I got to make the most out of everything. I enjoy meeting the coaches, being around the DB groups, and being around my teammates. It's good to have them there too.
A lot of questions. What are they asking you?
A lot of questions about like what's the best football attribute about me, what I need to work on, about my teammates, and about how I love football.
What's your best attribute?
I feel like press man, ability to play press man, zone coverage, and versatility at nickel and corners.
Gareon, you're here with two of your teammates who are really highly projected. And you were the guy last year at Ohio State that was kind of like the leader of defensive backs, the carryover, and then those two guys just shot up. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, like, you're a really good player in your own right, but they're projected potentially top 10, top 5 picks.
Yeah, I knew that before they got shot up by the media. I knew that from past years, camp, spring ball, how they work, and just getting to know them. They're like my brothers, and they deserve everything they're getting right now.
Do you feel kind of like forgotten about? I mean, the fact that you had a really great season, a really great career at Ohio State, and those two guys only played like for 1 year, and they're top 10 picks potentially.
Yeah, I don't feel forgotten about. I embrace everything that I get, and I take advantage of everything that I've been given, and I congratulate them for everything they're getting too.
Gareon, your room is known, DBU is a big deal to you guys.
Yes, sir.
What does it mean to have three guys? Again, those two guys are top 10. You were potentially a first-round guy, certainly a second-round guy. What does it mean for the three of you to do what you've done?
I mean, it feels good that all our hard work is getting shown and published out there, and just to know that everybody is expecting us at a high level. We played at a high level. It just feels good to know that we accomplished that and we're getting talked about like that.
Gareon, can you reflect a little bit on your time at Ohio State, just what Coach Combs did for you, what Coach Meyer did to get you guys prepared to be where you're at today?
Yeah, they are a big part of, I feel like I can say that on behalf of me, Malik, and Marshawn. All the Buckeyes here, like, they're a big part of that program. Coach Marie's strength training and conditioning, like all the experiences at Ohio State, it just made me a better man on and off the field.
They say that, Coach Meyer preaches that if Ohio State prepares you for this level, do you feel mentally, physically prepared, having been away for a little bit?
Definitely physically and mentally. I feel like mental is more part of the game, and the challenges they've faced us or given us, and we've overcame, and like practices being harder than games, I feel like they really prepared as well.
Can you do all the drills tomorrow?
Sorry. I feel like all the corners here obviously have talent or you wouldn't be here. So I set myself apart mentally, mental toughness, and being able to handle adversity on the field and snap it clear. I feel like that would set me apart. Yeah, I think about it, but I use it as motivation. So no, I got to work as hard, or actually work harder than them.
Gareon, are you going to do all the drills tomorrow?
Yeah.
What are your expectations for 40 in particular?
I plan on running 4.4, trying to get a 4.3.
What do you think of Curtis's?
Yeah.
Would you think that?
I knew he could run it. I had faith that he could run it, and he did it. Congratulations.
How close could Marshawn come to that?
Marshawn, I feel like he can get a 4.3 too.
You guys want to dethrone Samuel?
Huh?
You want to top what he did yesterday?
Yeah, I'm trying to get up there. Use that as motivation.
I think they said that's maybe the fastest by a Buckeye in the combine.
Yeah.
I know Teddy ran a 4.28 or whatever.
Yeah.
How important is that facet of the game to your position?
It's real important. A lot of coaches, a lot of media, like scouts, they all look at the 40. It's a big deal, so I'm going to take advantage of it.
What NFL player would you say your style resembles?
That's hard to say. I'll say like Keep to leave kind of, because he varies his technique. I try to vary my technique a lot. He uses his hands, sometimes he doesn't. I feel like it's probably the closest.
Is being a first-round pick really important to you, or do you not really worry about it? Or how do you kind of process that?
So I don't worry about it. I try to motivate myself to get there though, because I definitely want to be a first round pick. Nobody just wants to not be a first round pick, so I'm going to work as hard as I can to be a first round pick.
What do you want teams to learn about you?
Sorry?
What do you want teams to learn about you?
Just learn about me, that I'm a competitor, I play hard, I'm coachable, and I'm humble and confident.
What is it about the Ohio State program, what you experience at Ohio State, that enables you to have the run of success you had, Roby and Eli Apple, and now the three of you guys?
I feel like just the culture and the program itself, just the way things are run there, like practices and everything you do, you got to give it maximum effort. And I feel like it's a high standard. There's no medium, average, or low standard. It's such a high standard that you got to compete with people that are just as good as you, so you got to outwork them.
How do you get the mindset of being able to embrace that? 'Cause that's obviously not easy to do.
Right. It's just you got to be mentally tough. Like I said, like that's the most important thing to me is just your mindset. Your mind is more important than physical.
Gary, you said obviously everyone wants to be a first round pick if they can. The first round corner, what does that guy have to be? What does he have to do for a team that think he's worthy of being first round?
He has to be able to handle all the challenges that he faces. He has to be able to overcome a lot of things, and he has to be mentally focused, like I said again, and just show that he's confident and that he attacks like the competition.
So you obviously think you have all that. Like, when did you realize that? Have you always had that, or is that something that developed when you were at Ohio State?
I definitely developed it.
You met with the Lions.
Yeah.
Who'd you meet with and what did they talk to you about?
I met with the DB coach, the head coach. I met with basically the whole staff in the formal meeting. And then I met with the DB coach in the informal meeting.
Did they tell you what they liked about your game or how they might see you fitting into it?
Yeah, they told me about my ball skills and my zone coverage, shit like that.
Hey, let me ask you about Malik. Obviously, he had the injuries, the surgery at the end of the year. What have you seen from him? How's he doing in his recovery, and what kind of player do you think he'll be?
He's going to be a great player. I know he will. And he's been feeling good. He's recovering well. He's walking around normal. He says he feels good, and I'm just glad that he's okay.
That he was able to do what he did with obviously these injuries. Is that surprising to you or impressive to you?
No, it shows that he's tough, though. Yeah. Like I said, at Ohio State, you got to be able to overcome that, and he played through it, and I commend him for that.
You okay with the maize and blue tops there instead of scarlet, right? You didn't.
I didn't even notice till you said it, bro.
Not a big deal.
Nah.
Where do you think you fit in the first round? I mean, do you think you're going to be in the upper half, or have you paid attention to any kind of like the mock selection?
I haven't really paid attention to it.
Is there any kind of internal competition with Lattimore and Whitaker and yourself when it comes to the draft?
No, but we compete tomorrow, so we probably will talk about it tonight. But Malik's not running, though, so it'll be me and Marshawn.
What do you think is just the depth of cornerback? Because when you look around at the other talent that's here, two cornerback drafts in recent memory, I just want to get your impressions on
A lot of guys here have a lot of talent, a lot of ability, so it's going to be real competitive, and I'm ready for it.
What about within the Big Ten? I mean, I think 3 Ohio State backs, 4 from Michigan. Iowa's got players here. Do you feel like there's a sense of tomorrow competition?
Oh yeah, definitely between all the backs, no matter what school. We all DBs always think they're the best, so it's going to be a real competitive game.
Thank you.
Yep.